Next up, 40K. What do we got coming 40K wise, Ben?
Cool. So the big thing that came out to begin with, I mean, there's two massive things, but the first one was the announcement of the Psychic Awakening for the world of Warhammer 40,000. So they're going to be pushing the story on another step. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a whole bunch of new stuff coming to this before. There was a teaser trailer which showed a Grand Inquisitor talking about dealing with the rift through the galaxy and having to turn to some slightly unorthodox methods, as I put in the article, unorthodox for them methods with dealing with all the Xenos and Chaos threats that exist that are threatening the Imperium. And towards the end of the trailer, she opens a book, and out of it springs a sigil that is for the Howling Banshees. So potentially they're going to be delving a little bit further into this psychic web of mysteries and working alongside the Eldari, the Eldar, to try and bring some new psychic elements to the Imperium forces. This then manifests itself into new ways. So they've said that this is going to be a multi-book spanning campaign that covers the entire of the Warhammer 40,000 galaxy. There are going to be new codexes, new expansions, new miniatures for a whole bunch of stuff, revamped miniatures. And that brings me to the announcement that they made that they're going to be doing a new plastic Howling Banshees kit,
cool.
which you should see a teaser for in the post, which hopefully means that as a whole, we're going to get a whole bunch more of these Aspect Warriors back for the Eldari alongside some revamped Phoenix Lords. That would be awesome. They have set there for a very, very long time. But this also means we're going to get a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So a bunch of sort of the Imperium factions are going to get some updates too, including the Raven Guard, who are coming to the new Primarisy world of the Space Marines.
What is with that haircut?
What is that?
That's his Tobey Maguire haircut.
That's emo Spider-Man from Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
So this is Chapter Master Kayvan Shrike, who has been redone in Primaris. I believe it's like a Phobos armor variant, which you can see there. And despite a lot of people also talking about his amazingly emo haircut, a lot of people have also quite liked it as well. So it's been an interesting model to see.
It leans towards that anime sort of look. And, Games Workshop's still working on trying to penetrate into Japan.
Jerry, help me out.
Maybe
here.
They like it.
What is this? What am I looking at here?
Well, two things.
Right.
On the anime front, anytime an anime character has one eye covered, they're evil.
That's a fair point.
And he's another existing character who's been Primarist.
Yes.
Which just goes to prove my theory that Primaris are chaos. He's a chapter master. He's gone through the Primaris thing and he's come out with one eye covered. Chaos Primaris. I win again.
I do have to admit, recently I was working through the web store, recategorizing all of the novels.
Yes.
And I came across one which really surprised me that I had no idea about.
Right.
Apparently, during the Horus Heresy, Rabute Guilliman tried to set up a second Imperium in Ultramar and going, no, Terra's screwed. It's screwed. We'll just set up an Ultramar. It's going to be great. We've got a new Emperor. He's right here. Have a look.
Whoa. Hang on now. Which book is this?
I'm trying to remember one. Pharaohs, was it?
Right. Okay. An old, was he trying to set up a new home for the existing Imperium or a brand
new Imperium Secundus?
So hang on a second here. Then that makes him
he
heretic.
Is now the bad guy.
I win.
And now he's the one that's come back with all the Primaris.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. I'm confused. I need to get this book and find out what the hell's going on.
Right, we're getting the book. We'll get the damn book and we'll find out, because I want to know where all this emo-ness is coming from.
But it was funny when I walked in, I went to Jerry. Jerry, I hate you. You're right. The Primaris are chaos. And he went, oh, what do you mean? I told him that. And he went, oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now we do. Are you sure about this? Or it's okay. Do you know what? It's for another episode.
All right, fine.
That's okay. Okay. So and that's Master
Shrike.
Master Kayvan
Shrike.
Right. Who is Kayvan Shrike? Why have I never heard of this dude before?
Oh yeah, he's been kicking around for a while. He's had a model before.
Yeah.
He's the chapter master for the Raven Guards. They're all about dropping on people's heads and ripping them open with his talons.
Nice.
So the sculpt there is more or less the same as the old sculpt. They've just embiggened him and put him on a bit of rubble.
Yeah,
I like all these extra accoutrements on his feet. If you go back to his feet,
you see the normal landing sort of struts that you see on the Primaris. He's taken those and just turned them into more like bird-like accoutrements.
Talons.
Yeah. Groovy.
Yeah,
groovy.
I always like the fact that his lightning claws were a little different, and I really like the way they've designed these now. So that they are really just hooked talons.
Yeah.
They also pointed out that this is the first model that comes with a new beaky helmet, but it's a Primaris version of the beaky helmet, which is kind of cool.
It had to happen, didn't it?
That over, so it's cool. So,
it had to happen. The beaky helmets had to make a comeback.
Didn't they always say that the armor parts were interchangeable between?
They are, yeah.
Yeah,
so it might be his old helmet.
Yeah, so maybe it's just his old helmet before he got embiggened. They're just taking the foam inserts out so he can squeeze his big emo haircut in now.
Okay, right. I'm going to have to ask now to move the conversation a bit forward. Adeptus Sororitas.
Yes.
Or Sororitas.
Sisters of Battle.
Nuns with guns.
Okay, so the nuns with the guns, the Sisters of Battle. This release confuses me more and more and more.
It's a cool looking box.
Is it going to be a standard, always available army within the world of Warhammer 40k, or is this just some weird temporary fight of Flancy that they're on?
So as far as I can tell from the announcement they made, and this is the way that I read it, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be to begin with, this is a product that's coming out in November for the release of the Sisters of Battle, the Adeptus Sororitas. It's going to come with 25 models in the box, and what they say is a limited edition Codex Adeptus Sororitas. Okay?
Right.
Now, I choose to read this as this is a limited edition version of this box and this Codex, but there will be further stuff in the future for you to buy.
Yeah.
But this is going to be like a special set that you can get on launch to get yourself invested in the Sisters of Battle and starting a new army with them. So, yeah, that's how I read it anyway.
Pays your money, takes your chances with the nuns.
First things first. What a beautiful piece of art.
Yes.
Yeah, the box is rocking.
Look at the if you can bring that up full there, right?
Yeah.
Lloyd, if you can bring that box up so people can see it, right? Yeah. Look at the grayscale art, right? Look at the face. What a beautifully rendered piece of art that is. If anything is, the Sisters of Battle is one of the most deserving armies out there. It's an army that deserved to be given full justice and to be within the universe of 40k in a big and an impactful and a properly executed way. No mucking around with it. Nothing about appeasing people. Take it as it is and execute it beautifully. And that piece of art is one great step towards that. If we scroll down, do we get to actually see what's in the box, by any chance? Do we?
You get to see a snapshot of the different things they're going to have in there.
There's a trailer.
Okay.
And then you get to see some actual
Okay, so let's see some minis.
Oh, that's a horrible head. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just seen the bare-headed one there.
Yeah. Not a fan of that one. I do like the next one because they've actually got it in midair, which is something they've been doing a lot more. Twin bolt pistols, which is interesting.
Yeah, but they've always had
those.
those.
Always rocked out with.
Even I knew that one, man.
Okay.
Even I knew that one.
Not bad.
That's the Cannes. She's very static.
Yeah.
The old Cannes was lovely.
Oh, God, these are still here.
Yeah.
Although they have changed it a little bit, because the old version of this, I believe it was one of the sisters was strapped into the penitent engine.
Now it's just a prisoner.
Yeah.
Although, interestingly, I didn't realize this until someone put it out on Twitter, but apparently the number that's on the tag around his neck is something that is to do with like angels or something. And it's like a number that is dedicated to like penitence and, serving the betterment of your empire and that kind of thing. So there's some neat little touches in there, and I quite like what they've done with the penitent engine as a whole. I think is kind of cool. But I as someone who's always wanted to make a Sisters of Battle army and never had the chance to do so, it's kind of good to see it all coming in plastic now. So,
Well, I do remember these. I remember John building one of the old metal ones of these, and I have never seen him so frustrated with it.
So I never bothered with a penitent engine with my army.
No?
No. Well, it wasn't a sister battle. Why would I want it? So my sister's army is 100% sisters.
Fair enough.
What I am interested in is what points value that box set's going to be.
Yeah.
Because 25 Sisters of Battle does not an army make.
No.
Not by a country mile. Unless they would have to change the... Because they'll say it's an army.
Yes,
the Codex and army.
It says 25 Citadel miniatures.
Yeah.
So my money is on, you're going to get maybe 2 5 sister squads, and then maybe some other stuff around.
Yeah,
so you'll maybe get
even if it's
something like that.
20 sisters and 2 vehicles and 3 penitent engines. That's less than Primaris. That's not a as sisters currently are, and as they were in the Index, that's not a fieldable force that would have any ability to go toe to toe with anything more than 50 guardsmen.
But
so
would it stand toe to toe with a start collecting box?
I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. They would have to have ramped it up massively.
Yeah.
Points wise, they would have to change the sisters and how they operate to make that viable.
Possibly.
Do you know what? I'm sitting here. I've been trying to bite my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to bite my tongue. No, I'm going to unleash my tongue. Uh-oh. Right, go to that pennant engine. Right. No, I want to be careful here because I don't know enough about this. Right.
Careful now. You need to flex your tongue. Get it ready for this.
Right. That previously had a Sister of Battle in it, didn't it?
A Dishonored one, yes.
Yes. So, that was how it stayed within the theme of the Sisters of Battle, right?
Yes.
Do we know if I can put a Sister of Battle in that, and or is there a particular reason that it was removed? I obviously don't want to stray into the realms of.
What you're trying to avoid is possibly what the reasoning was. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, there is artwork that exists of the penitent engine not just having a disgraced sister in there. There are ones that have prisoners in them instead.
Right, okay.
So it's something that exists in the lore. So.
See, I don't know enough about it. I don't want to go down some weird rabbit hole, but I want to ask the question because I'm just curious because I like the idea of a Sisters of Battle army being Sisters of Battle. And I like the idea of a disgraced member of that faction.
Yes, going through this to actually regain her honor and get back to being a regular Sister of Battle.
She doesn't need to. She can just join a Repentia squad and just charge.
Exactly,
That's a fair point.
Why, I've got 30.
Right. Well, no, I'm just very, very curious. So, Sisters of Battle are on the way. What about Necromunda?
So there was only a little thing for Necromunda, a little teaser, and that was it's going to be a new crew, a new house joining the world of Necromunda, and a lot of people are speculating that it's going to be one that is very bloody, that is very grisly, and is very dark.
Is it Ratskins?
It's not Ratskins.
How dare they?
Apparently, it's a cannibal, blood-feasting, weird cult that lives.
Nobody cares about Scabbies and Scalies. Nobody cares about them. Where's my Ratskin nation?
It's another army that we can hardly tell from the other armies that are already there.
Well, if they are going for the cannibal bit, it sounds like it's the Scabbies and Scalies, which was an unusual underhive grant, but not as good as the Ratskins.
Okay, well,
if you haven't heard Jerry talk about the Ratskins before, he has done this on Weekenders before.
I'm just saying, they're great.
I know. It sounds fun to me.
They should get floating guys in suits like House Harkonnen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll be all for that.
That would be cool.